Hello everyone, this is Bluebell. I'm back to read Zack Power Mega Mission 2. Code Red by H.I. Larry. And we're up to Chapter 3. If you recall, Zack Power was pretty well told to hand over something and was in big trouble by his boss. So let's find out. Zack Power stormed up the path to his house. How dare Agent Big Boss treat me like that? I'm his best agent. Leon flung open the door. The computer chip, he shouted at Zack. I don't know what it's for. Quick, where's the Holo projector? That's the thing he handed over to Big Boss. Big Boss took it, said Zack bitterly. Here it all comes. Well, let's get it back, said Leon. We can't. Zack walked inside and slammed the door behind him. He stomped into the lounge room and he threw himself down onto the couch. He was furious. Oh, but Zack, said Leon, the chip you gave me unlocks that Holo projector. Great, said Zack sarcastically. Too bad that Big Boss told me to forget about it, huh? Leon stared at him. Why? He wouldn't say, grumbled Zack, and he got really angry when I started asking questions. Leon gaped, his mouth wide open. But Grandpa was a GIB's best agent. Surely Big Boss wants to find him almost as much as we do. Then his eyes went wide. Unless, oh no, that's impossible. There's no way. Leon, Zack said, annoyed. Leon took a deep breath. Unless the reason GIB aren't investigating the Holo projector is because they already know where Grandpa is. But Grandpa's been missing for years, Zack protested. What if he hasn't been missing at all? Said Leon. What if GIB knew where Grandpa was all along and they just didn't want us to know? That's crazy, said Zack, shaking his head. Why else wouldn't Big Boss want you to have the Holo projector? Come on, Leon argued. Zack fell silent. Leon did have a point. Then suddenly Zack had a brainwave. The agent who was kidnapped from the Black Jungle, he shouted, then jumping up from the couch. Huh? Said Leon. I didn't rescue all the GIB agents from the jungle, Zack explained. One of them was kidnapped. I told Agent Big Boss, but he didn't seem to care. Do you think that agent was Grandpa? Said Leon, raising an eyebrow. Now that's crazy. Think about it, said Zack. Yes, I think that's it. That's maybe why Big Boss was a little bit nervous about sending me to the jungle, because he was afraid I'd run into Grandpa and blow his cover. That's what it is. Right. Well, said Leon slowly, if the big agent was there to kidnap Grandpa, I guess that it would explain why he had the Holo projector in his jet in the first place. But if Grandpa's been in the jungle all this time, said Zack, why hasn't he ever got in touch with us? Leon thought for a moment. What if he couldn't? What if he wasn't allowed? He said, what if the Black Jungle Project was so top secret that Grandpa had to fake his own disappearance? Or something? Zach's brain was about to explode. We need to get that Holo projector back, he said. It's the only way to find out what's really going on here. But you said Big Boss wouldn't give it to you, said Leon. Plus, you've got a mission to deal with. You need to keep that other Zach from getting off the tech blaster. Oh, what he could set it off. This is his Holo projector, said Zach. Whatever he's planning, I bet Grandpa has something to do with it, and we need to find out what. What are you saying? Asked Leon. That we should break into HQ and steal the Holo projector back from GIB? Yes, Zach said firmly. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is nuts, said Leon. What about... Wow, this is just nuts. And he just kept saying it for about the 100th time. You do know that, right? You do know that. This is nuts. It was 2 hours later and Leon was pacing up and down his lab, looking very nervous. If we get caught and they find out what we're doing... Don't think about that now, said Zach. Just tell me the plan. Okay. Leon sighed. According to GIB's secret logs, the Holo projector is currently being held in the TSZ. The what? Top Secret Zone, Leon explained. All right, so that's the floor at HQ where all GIB's most important work takes place. Only the agents with TSZ passes are allowed inside. But you can let me in, right? I think so, said Leon. It's a best chance is that during your meeting with Big Boss this afternoon, you'll show up there as planned, but you'll be wearing this over your nose. Leon held on to what looked like an ordinary Band-Aid. What's that? Asked Zach. Your excuse to slip out of the meeting, said Leon. Once they get started, just give your side of the nose a little tap with your finger and be ready to run. Why? What's going to happen? Here it is. Is that better? Can you see now? Yes, I can hear you all cheering. Okay. So that's the bleed aid. It's a false minor injury device. So you can see the false blood pause, right? Whenever he taps pressure there where the arrow is. And tapping pressure of the pad triggers bleeding. And there's 12 bulbs which hold the false blood. So check it out. Just a minor injury, Leon answered. Fake, of course. It'll get you out of the meeting room. Once you're outside, take the lift to level 53. Head for the bathroom. Do I really have time on this mission for a toilet stop? Asked Zach. It's funny, isn't it? Leon rolled his eyes. Head on to the third toilet. Along, he continued. You'll find a disguise and some ID tags in there. You'll be disguised as Agent Checkmate. What? Checkmate, said Zach. I thought he was a field agent. He got transferred to the TSZ a few weeks ago. Leon explained. So, right now, he's on holiday. Right? So, this is the perfect disguise. Use his ID, just get inside the TSZ and find the Holo projector. Come on, you can hear the dogs even barking and agreeing. Righto, said Zach. Then what? Well, there's this garbage chutes on every level of the TSZ, said Leon. They lead down to the bend into the basement where you'll find the Holo projector. And then just buzz me on the spy pad. Okay, boom, boom, boom. You got it, right? Then wait exactly 2 minutes. Drop the Holo projector down a chute. Why 2 minutes? Because that's when I'll be casually walking past, ready to grab it on the way down. And then we'll sneak out of HQ, okay? Excellent, said Zach. Meanwhile, Leon went on, you'll take off your disguise and you'll go back to Big Boss. You'll say you're sorry for running out of the meeting. Then you pick up your next mission, just like nothing's ever happened. Leon stopped pacing around. He looked at Zach. What do you think? I reckon we should read Chapter 4. Chapter 4. It was 3:30 p.m. and Zach was outside Agent Big Boss's office. He was just about to knock on the door when he saw Big Boss approaching from the opposite direction. Good afternoon, sir, said Zach brightly. Leon had warned Zach to be on his best behaviour in the meeting. Hello, Agent Rockstar, said Agent Big Boss. It was working. Big Boss came in and he reached the door. Ready to behave yourself? It's sort of kind of cheery, eh? Yes, sir, said Zach. Just as soon as I get that Holo projector back, though, he was kind of thinking to himself inside. Agent Big Boss glanced down at the Band-Aid on Zach's nose. Get into a fight on the way here? He asked. No, sir, said Zach. I got hit by a football. Agent Big Boss raised an eyebrow. Then he pulled out a pen from his pocket, handed it to Zach. Zach stared at the pen. It had a little ring that was attached to this GIB clip. What does this do? Zach asked, expecting some kind of hidden gadget function. The Big Boss gave him a strange look. Oh, come on, this writes. Writes, Rockstar, it's a pen. Ah, said Zach, putting the pen on the clip to his right. Righto, I get it now. Agent Big Boss shook his head. Gosh. He opened the office door and the two of them walked outside. There were some GIB agents ready. They waited in the office, but Zach didn't recognise any of them. They seemed to be speaking in another language, and so as he heard the trumpet, he sat down in the empty chair. All right, said Agent Big Boss. And then someone screamed out, here's what we know so far. We've got a powerful big agent boss on the loose, and he appears to be an exact double agent of Rockstar right here. Everyone looked at Zach, but avoided making any eye contact. Zach avoided making any eye contact with any of them. Instead, he unclipped his new pen and he pretended to take notes. Our info from the big central command is limited. Agent Big Boss went on. However, we do know that the big agent plans to set off a weapon inside GIB headquarters this Sunday at midnight. Old news, thought Zach, glancing down at his watch. Fine, I'm glad they know. Old news. Oh, gosh, time to get out of here. Pretended to be stroking his chin thoughtfully, Zach lifted up a finger. He gently tapped the side of his nose. As soon as his finger hit the Band-Aid, an enormous stream of fake blood began flowing out of Zach's nose. Big Boss stopped short. Agent Rockstar, are you okay? I'm fine, Zach said thickly through his bleeding nose. Just a little nosebleed. But little was not the word for it. Are you sure? Said Agent Big Boss, looking a bit grossed out. Yeah, said Zach quickly, covering his face. Back in a minute. He jumped up from his chair and he ran out the door, racing to the end of the corridor. Zach took the lift to level 53 and headed into the toilets. Third toilet along, he reminded himself. Zach stepped inside. He locked the door. Look at this. Here's a disguise. He locked the door behind him. He ripped off that Band-Aid straight off his nose and immediately the bleeding stopped. Now for this disguise here, you can see. He looked around. He saw a big heavy plastic bag stuffed behind the toilet. He reached into the bag. And this is what he pulled out, what you guys are looking at now. There were copies of the Agent Checkmate's ID tags, keycards. He also found a GIB uniform marked Top Secret Zone and it was the most realistic mask he had ever seen. It was almost as though Leon had peeled off Agent Checkmate's real face, put it in the bag. Gross. Plastic eyes matched Checkmate's colour. Their hair was made of modified cornstarch. Can be eaten as emergency food. Kukurica. Kukurica, cornstarch. Press studs. They're disguised as pimples and freckles. Ooh, yuck! Flexible latex and the silicone mask matches the 3D scan of Agent Checkmate's exact head shape. And then there's these yucked out hollow teeth that fit over the agent's teeth. So there you go, Agent Checkmate's reusable mask disguise. Hang on, if I can just hand me page out. Okay, hang on. Got a bit stuck, didn't it? Zach began to stretch the mask over his own face. Knock, knock. Uh-oh, there was somebody at the door. Someone's in here, said Zach awkwardly. Agent Rockstar asked the man outside. No, is that Agent Rockstar in there? Asked the man outside again. No, lied Zach, trying to disguise his voice like someone different. This is Agent Checkmate. Agent Rockstar just left. Oh, said the voice. Agent Big Boss sent me to check on him. Well, he's not here, said Zach, trying to frantically pull the mask over his head. He's somewhere else. Okay, well, if you see him, could you just, yeah, I'll definitely tell him you were looking for him, said Zach, zipping up Checkmate's special TSZ uniform. Now, if you don't mind. All right. Sorry, said the man quickly. I'll leave you to it, eh? Zach heard the sound of footsteps leading out of the room. Breathing a sigh of relief. He opened up the toilet door and he walked outside. Then he dashed out of the bathroom room and he headed for the top secret zone. chapter 5. And this is Bluebell saying, thank you, kind listeners, for listening to chapter 3 and 4 of Zach Powers' Mega Mission. And I will see you all back again tomorrow night. Okay? I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much, and I really hope you're enjoying this story. 6 more chapters to go. See you tomorrow, and we'll get into chapter 5. Good night, everyone. Thanks for listening again. Good night, everyone.